Let me share with you two anecdotes from the life of Indira Nooyi, the former PepsiCo CEO. PepsiCo is an American giant of a company. So this anecdote is regarding the work-life balance. Indira Nooyi considered her company as an extended family of her own. Now, coming from India and coming from a middle class, so it is hardly any jump to understand an extended family concept. We are very well adopted to that. And regarding this, what she says is, if you want to attract the best and the brightest of the people, we have to accommodate the idea that these individuals also have a life outside the office. Regarding this, she tells a story how her company allows the employees to bring their children to the office. Now she tells this story. Her daughter, when she was 9 years old, when she came home in the evening from her school, she would miss her mom, and they would take her to Indira Nooyi's office around 5 p.m. in the evening. And sometimes Indira Nooyi couldn't meet her daughter because she's too busy. Then her daughter would walk around to the other executives and talk to them. If they had time to spare, they would talk to them. So one day, while she was going around like that, she went to John Kendall, a senior PepsiCo executive and also the co-founder of the company. And she asked him, "See, do you have time to spare to talk to me?" And John Kendall at the time was 81 years old. He said, "Yeah, come on, let's talk." And she started pouring out what all Indira Nooyi was doing at home and saying to her. When Indira Nooyi found out that she was talking to John Kendall, the founder himself, she was embarrassed, and because she was spilling the beans about her home life. And so, but still, again, with this companionable talk, what John Kendall had with her daughter, he got a real life reality, the reality of her daily life, how it was like for Indira Nooyi, And so she says, Indira Nooyi says, yes, it is very important, and that we have to co-opt the whole ecosystem, right? The work and the home life, the personal life, in order to bring up the children. So that was one anecdote. And she says another anecdote about dress to be yourself. Success will follow. So what is this story about the dress? Let us see. We know, Indira Nooyi hails from Chennai, and that is in the southern part of India, right? And she belongs to a middle class family, but then she was extremely ambitious and driven, okay? And she worked very hard, and eventually she made her way to Yale's University. And in Yale's University, when she went there, she had no safety net. Virtually, she didn't have any money, her own money. So she decided she would get a job, and she got a job in a Connecticut company. And this shift is from midnight to morning. And so she did that, and she wanted to put together some $50 to buy a corporate dress, right? And then finally she scraped enough money to buy that corporate suit, and she bought that suit to attend for an interview, and she did attend one interview with that suit. And when she attended that, she felt so unfamiliar with that suit, that new suit, that new Western suit. She could not do very well. She couldn't be herself, right? And she did not get the offer. Then she turned to her professor and asked for help. Say, professor, it happened like this, so what do you suggest? And then he said, see, dress to be yourself, okay, be yourself, so that you will feel comfortable, right? And then she took his advice, and for the next interview, she wore the Indian dress, the sari, and attended the interview. And she felt herself, she was confident, and she did the interview well, and she got the job. Now, it is impossible to say whether that suit or the sari helped in making or breaking that interview. But definitely, if not the dress, the attitude made a lot of difference. Because she was in a dress that she was comfortable, she felt to be herself, right? And then she did well, because she did not feel out of place or uncomfortable in the dress. So she says, see, don't lose your identity. If you feel comfortable in your own traditional dress, be that. See, you don't have to dress up like an American to get an American job, right? So these are the two interesting anecdotes from Indira Nooyi's life, and hope this is useful to address either that work-life balance, or if you have any thoughts, doubts, misgivings about what dress to wear, if at all you are doing a corporate interview or working for a corporate company in a Western country. So with this thought and on that note, this is Suraj signing out till we meet again.